Hello, everybody, and welcome to MarketSmith India. Thank you very much for taking time out to go through the demo. I promise this 30 minutes would definitely help you to take advantage of our product and will help you with your investment journey too. I will start with a quick note about our company, our founder, our method CanSlim, and finally the product MarketSmith India. MarketSmith India is part of William O'Neill. William O'Neill is a US-based 55-year-old global independent equity research and advisory firm. We use a unique methodology to identify stocks with the most potential to generate alpha, as well as provide advice on market timing. We track over 70,000 stocks globally and create user interfaces and trade metrics to help investors take informed investing decisions. We cover stocks from 70 countries and have offices and presence in the United States, Europe, China, Hong Kong, and here in India as well. Now, let me talk about Mr. William J. O'Neill. There is enough about this legend on the internet. William J. O'Neill is one of the truly great American success stories. For more than 50 years, our founder William O'Neill has been educating US investors on the proven investing method he created. Mr. O'Neill purchased a seat on the New York Stock Exchange at the young age of 30 years. In addition to being a successful entrepreneur, Mr. O'Neill is a successful writer, authoring several best-selling books on investing in the stock market, how to make money in stocks, 24 essential lessons for investment success, and the successful investor. His investing classic, How to Make Money in Stocks, has sold more than 2 million copies worldwide. He identified 7 basic factors that occurred over and over again in almost all top performing companies, as studied over 8 different market cycles. Now that's some work, right? And that's how our methodology CanSlim was developed. Let's also briefly look at what's CanSlim. Yes, it is an acronym where C stands for current earnings. One should always look for stocks with big earnings in their latest reported period. And we would also like to see acceleration of earnings over the recent 3 quarters. Earnings growth is an important factor to look at when buying stocks. A, annual earnings considers earnings, margins, return on equity, and other key fundamental factors. Between C and A, we would like to cover all the fundamental factors. The new factor N, very, very important to note if there is anything new in the company or industry. It could be new products, management changes, new regulations, or just the stock making new price highs. Studies of great stock market winners of the past all had something new. That's why I say it's extremely important to look for the N factor. Supply and demand. As more investors demand a limited supply of shares, a stock's price goes up. Very simple, right? So look for heavy volume accumulation by institutional investors, particularly at key moments like when the stock is breaking above prior resistance levels. Leader or laggard. Now, who wants to chase a laggard? Always look for the leading industries and leading stocks within those leading industries. That's where you want to invest your money. I, the institutional support, mutual funds, banks, and other professional investors are the big players that drive the market. For a stock to be a top performer, it must have institutional support to fuel its price moves. Monitor movements in heavy volume for signs that institutional investors are accumulating stocks. Last but not the least, market direction. We at MarketSmith India have a very objective way to gauge the market condition or direction. And you can find the current market condition on the homepage itself. Our study shows 3 out of 4 stocks follow the market's trend. So you always want to trade in sync with the market. Hence, it is best to buy when the market is in a confirmed uptrend and avoid new positions during downtrend. Great. To learn more about the methodology CanSlim, you can join a full day CanSlim seminar or watch the videos available on the seminar page. Now that we have some understanding of our method and background, let me take you through the product MarketSmith India. Let me just share the screen. Great. Now MarketSmith India is a stock research platform expressly designed to help you find the market's next great stocks and take control of your investing life. As a member, you have access to a tremendous range of tools and support to help you find ideas, analyze stocks, manage your portfolio, and succeed in the market. Right? Let's get started. If you look at the homepage, we have divided our offerings in 4 key sections. That's evaluation, idea list, market outlook, and model portfolio. We will look at each of these in details. Just below these 4 tabs, we have placed some important things such as index performance to understand how the markets are on any given day, the model portfolio alerts. If somebody is tracking only the model portfolio, it should help them. Stocks on the move, which include stocks up in price and down in price. You can also find a list of stocks which are going to report their results over the next few days or weeks. And some key upcoming global economic events too. So the home page is basically a quick guide to your daily investment journey. Right on top, you can see our take on the market condition. Like we said in CanSlim, M stands for market condition. This should tell you if this is a good time to buy stocks or not. Great. Coming back to the 4 key sections. Let's go over them one by one. Let's start with evaluation. Evaluation helps you analyze all Indian stocks on both fundamental and technical parameters. You could click on evaluation tab or type the stock you are looking for in the search bar on the top. Now, for example, I am trying to pull Pidilite Industries. A weekly chart of the stock will appear. To view the daily or monthly chart, select the respective buttons at the bottom of the chart. You can look at daily, weekly, monthly, or even intraday. Our iconic weekly chart provides a perfect snapshot of fundamentals and technicals so that you can quickly assess the health of any stock. This presents a perfected blend of fundamental and technical data and conveys a range of other critical information, such as the relative strength, moving averages, off highs or off lows, institutional sponsorship, the PE ratio, number of funds or number of shares held by funds. So you have it all in this one screen, and obviously our proprietary ratings and rankings too. All this in a single time-saving view. On the evaluation page, you can see the high-low close charts, and each line indicates a week in a weekly chart, a day in a daily chart. Our proprietary ratings and rankings, and a quick CanSlim view of the stock is mentioned right on top. So EPS strength, price strength, buyer demand, group rank, and master score. These are our proprietary ratings and rankings. To understand the meaning or definition of any of these, you just click on the data item itself, and a small pop-up box comes out with complete definition of the data item you are looking for, right? The master score is a combination of all of these, and it also gives you a quick evaluation of the particular stock. For example, on Pidilite Industries, it says the stock has great earnings and other positives. However, its lack of price strength is a concern, right? You may want to keep it on your watch list until the market confirms its strength. So if somebody is looking for a particular stock or want to evaluate a particular stock, all you have to do is search that particular stock, and it quickly gives you proprietary ratings and rankings with respect to EPS, the earnings, price, buyer demand, group rank, etc. Next to that, we also have names of few gurus. We have 5 gurus listed here. 100% in front of a particular guru means the stock meets all the parameters the guru would have wanted the stock to meet before he decides to invest. Now, William O'Neill was a pioneer in using stock charts to identify the optimal times to buy and sell stocks. In his studies of what works in the stock market, he identified key patterns on stock charts that many of the biggest winners formed before they went on to make huge gains. MarketSmith India's pattern recognition feature helps you spot these patterns. You can see patterns such as cup with handle, double bottom, consolidation, etc. on the charts. And if you click on the pattern, it also tells you the name of the pattern, the stage, the pivot, the length and depth of the pattern. Now, conventional approach always said buy low and sell high. We at MarketSmith India believe in buy high and sell higher. If a stock is cheap, it has a reason. No good stock will be available for cheap. Like no good product is cheap. If something is cheap, it has a reason. So our chart has inbuilt patterns to help you identify the right entry and exit price. To learn more about the chart patterns, you can visit chart overview page on our website, which is under the support section. On the chart, you have the option to look at the logarithmic chart or linear chart. So if you click on this log or lin, it would change to logarithmic or linear chart. The same can be done for the volumes as well. If you want to make any changes to the chart, you can click on the wheel right next to the daily button. So this helps you to change settings or add certain settings for the charts. So you can make changes with respect to pattern recognition or even the moving averages. By default, we have 50-day and 200-day moving averages, but you can change to any number of days or weeks that you are looking for, and you can also change it from SMA to EMA. These are alternatives available on the chart. The icons here basically tell if this particular stock is part of any of our inbuilt lists. Now, for example, this indicates that Pidilite Industries is part of Growth 50 and one or other of the Guru list. We will go through those lists in the ideas section. You can also see there is a buy and a sell button here. We have actually partnered with about 7 brokers. So if you have an account, demat account with any of those 7, the first time you will have to link your account on MarketSmith, and post that you should be able to buy and sell stocks right from this platform itself. Little above, you have the bell icon, which basically helps you to set alerts with respect to price or volume or moving averages. You also have a briefcase. If you click on that, this particular stock, Pidilite Industries, would be parked in your, it will get added to your portfolio. And the plus sign here basically helps you to add stock to your lists. You will also see few other tabs next to evaluation. That's details, related, checklist, and news. If you click on details, it gives you all fundamental details of the stock. It includes all quarterly and annual income statements, cash flow statement, balance sheet, both standalone and consolidated. It also includes all key ratios, top owners, ownership pattern, and the management team. The related tab gives you details about the peer group, and the news tab gives you the latest news related to this company. Checklist is another powerful tool. Each guru, these are all legends, and all of them had their own set of parameters and criteria for stock selection. We have listed all of them, and you could quickly see if stock meets those parameters. This would help you to quickly select or reject a stock. In case you have any queries or confusion, you can always click on the I tags or use our chat feature for quick answers. The chat feature is available here under the support tab. Now let's move on to idea list, the second section of our product. Now, who doesn't want ideas, right? Finding ideas is essential to keep your portfolio growing. Idea list has various inbuilt screens or lists which helps you filter stocks on a click of a button. If you're looking for growth stocks, value stocks, or income stocks, it's all here. On the left, you have various lists. The first one, the Indian model portfolio. We would come to this because it's a separate section as well. You have Swing Trader India. This is for short-term trading ideas with exact entry and exit points. If somebody is looking for swing trading ideas, they should look at this. Coming to Growth 50. Growth 50 stocks are algorithmically generated list of the top growth stocks in India with strong fundamentals and technical characteristics. You can look at stocks which are recently added to the list, stocks which are in their recommended buy range as per latest closing prices, or further filter them using the filter settings. For example, I click on Growth 50. So there are 50 stocks obviously here, right? You can sort them using master score, using RS rating, or anything. I mean, you can really pick and choose, and you can set your own sort order. You can also filter by clicking on the filter button here. So we have the option to filter stocks by MarketSmith ratings, the technical filters, and the fundamental filters. This would help you to kind of reduce the number of stocks which you have to analyze or research, right? After Growth 50, we have something called as MarketSmith stock screens. Now, these are additional lists to help you locate winning stocks. We have blue dot list, which is based on the relative strength. We also have upcoming earnings. So this will contain list of companies which are going to report the results in the next couple of weeks or days. We have lists such as stocks which are breaking out today or which are near pivot, stocks which are up on volume, income stocks, stocks which are gapping up in price, have greatest improvement in master score, or the trend template as well. Now, trend template again is pretty famous in the United States. It was developed by somebody called Mark Mirevny. So we have those things as well, right? After that, we have the guru screens, right? We have listed 5 gurus here. So if you click on any of them, for example, if I click on Warren Buffett, it will show me list of stocks which are meeting Warren Buffett's criteria. So it has about 23 stocks which meet his criteria. You can further filter it using the filter option. After the guru screen, you have the option to build your own screen as well. In case you don't find anything which is there inbuilt, you can definitely let us know and we will talk to our product team. Having said that, you can do your own filters as well using the filter India stock option. And last but not the least, you have something called as my lists. Now here you can create your own portfolio or any kind of list that you want to track. It could be your watch list, it could be your portfolio. You can add stocks to that particular list. This can actually be extremely useful. Because once you have added a set of stocks, all you have to do is come to the first stock. And I mean, you can click on the first stock. It will, like I've clicked on About India, and it comes to the evaluation page. And you can use this next button here to quickly glance through all the other stocks in the list. In fact, if you're using an iPad or a mobile, you can just swipe through very easily. It just takes few minutes and you will be updated on all the stocks in your watch list or portfolio. This is a good exercise to do anytime during the day, right? Great. Now let's move to the third section, which is called Market Outlook. Under Market Outlook, you can see our daily and weekly analysis on the Indian market. Now the pre-market is our morning note, while the big picture is the note post the market hours. We also have reports, research reports written by our analyst team, and we also have learning articles which is published on a regular basis. Most of these research reports or learning articles are always written on trending topics to keep you updated on the latest development and its impact on the market or the stocks. And the last section, model portfolio. Our equity analysts run a model portfolio, and you can find an actionable list of hand-picked can-slim stocks in this section. Current holdings is all stocks currently in our portfolio. Actionable buys include stocks which are in the recommended buy range. Now, if the stock is not in the recommended buy range, we would still not recommend you to buy, even if it is in the current holdings. For example, let's quickly look at Escorts. This was recommended on 13th May 2020, and it is already up about 18% since the time we added. You could see the chart. There was a chart pattern here, cup with handle. The pivot was 792, and the length of the pattern was 12 weeks and depth. So you can see the length and depth of the pattern, right? Once it breaks out is when we enter this particular stock, and we had sent a recommendation. You can look at the addition reports Under the updates and results section, here you have Escort's addition report. We also give a note on the earnings as and when they announce. Plus, we write a small note every week to give you an update on the stock, basically telling what happened during the week or what is going to be expected in the coming week, right? And if you want to move on, you can easily click on the next button to look at other stocks in the model portfolio, right? CanSlim is a rule-based approach. So we have rules to buy and to sell. So whenever the stock meets any of those rules, we will end up buying or selling the stock. Now we also have recent additions, recent removals. Buy watch list, that's the stocks which we are keeping on our watch list and might add when we get the right opportunity. Now what we do is we identify fundamentally strong stocks, but wait for the technical signals to make the right entry. And similarly, we have sell watch list as well. Along with these, you can see there is a plus symbol to add it to your list or a briefcase symbol to add it to your portfolio. You can also filter the stocks using various filter options. If you want to see the commentaries around additions, removals, daily reports, this is where you come. And you can also see a performance chart. It tells you the performance chart versus the index. And it also gives you a list of stocks in the current holdings and removed stocks. We are completely transparent and we have every stock which has been recommended listed down here. Great. We have come to the end of this session. You will find videos that cover specific tools and features as well as our extensive webinar archive in the videos section, which is under the support and education tab. If you're looking at anything specific, any specific video, this is where you come. Or if you're looking at any support, or you can actually chat with us, or you can write to us. You can use the glossary. In fact, chat is a very good tool because anything, even if you don't have to search yourself. If you type it on the chat, it would lead you to the right place within the website. Not that we don't want you to call us or write to us. We definitely want to help you out whenever you have any queries, but the chat feature and others would be able to give you instant response, while writing to us might take a couple of hours to get a response, right? If you still can't find what you need in the chat or in the frequently asked questions section, feel free to drop us an email at support@marketsmithindia.com. The aim at MarketSmith India is to be the best research platform available, so you can build your stock expertise and make more money in the market. Hope you found this session useful. Good luck and happy investing from MarketSmith India. Thank you.